G'day. Welcome to this episode of Graves in Australia Diecast Salvage. Today we're going to be playing with a couple of trying spot-on Volvo 122S. If you want to come along for the journey, join with me over at the workbench to see what we're going to do with them. Hope to see you there. Here we are at the bench. So let's have a closer look at our vehicles for the Volvo. This one, as you can see, is nicely play worn. Paint's missing the rear bumper. Tyres are good. The screen is good, needs a clean up. It's missing the front grille, but I already have a grille for it, which I bought from Steve Flowers, and it doesn't fit well. It is missing the sunroof of it, but this vehicle here was cheaper than that. Even with postage, this was cheaper than that. This car is complete. It has a good front grille, which we might make a better copy of. But then again, I might just make that one fit. It does have the rear bumper on it. It's overpainted. And it does have the sunroof, which is the main part that I was after, because I did order a sunroof from Recover Toy, and that was just before COVID hit. So that's 3 years ago, and I still don't have it in stock. So like I said, it was cheaper to get this than to buy just one item. Anyway, we'll come back, we'll take these vehicles apart. We're back. These are held in by two posts, one at the back, one at the front. Now I've ground them down using my burr tool, and we should be able to lift it up. There's the base. Our tyres lift out, and this does have a nice all four springy suspension. We do have a driver inside, a dirty driver just like me, keeps a lot of rubbish in their car, so that will need a clean out. The screen comes out. Now I'm assuming this clear part was made by the previous owner. So we'll see what happens with the other vehicle, and that leaves us our casting. And we'll put that aside. And again, front and rear, we'll put that over there. You can hear the boys in the tavern in the background. We do need to make some tyres, because we have one half a tyre, very hard and very brittle. So we'll either make some new tyres or we may do a wheel swap. Don't know yet. Our bumpers. Let's get a so we have a rear bumper on there. Now let's see if we can take the interior out. And again, very soft. There is no driver in this one. So, okay. So there's a driver that we need to make, or try and make. Here is the glass unit. Okay, so that answers that question. We just answered a question. The previous owner made that clear plastic piece because this part here is broken on the other screen. And that is the part that holds that sunroof in place. So we now need to try and get this front bumper off. And
that's a female word anyway. It is, yeah. Majorettes, we say. Yeah, but majorette. He sounds... The what? I might have called it last if I'd had a male. Yeah, let it go. You know so many people...
I'll take this front bumper off camera, just to save my embarrassment, just in case I break it. So we'll see you in a moment. Okay, we're on to stripping time. Our strippers are in, our cars are in. Now they want some water, a little bit at a time.
Late next week. I've got the MOT for the car due in about 3 months. What? You have to do that? I'll tell you what, bloody car insurance has gone up. That I got quoted last year, well I paid last year, and it's gone up 200 quid. So I'm not going with them no more. No. Is that for the truck? Yeah. That happened to me friend this week. Yeah, it's ridiculous, taking the piss. It's no, yeah, it is going up, yeah. Yeah, I know, but I mean, not a better deal. It's gone from £400 to nearly £600. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and so no, I'm not paying that. Yes, for the Jag, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll let that let them have their little swim and stew, and we'll bring you back when we need to do our cleanup. Okay, we're out the strippers, we've done our polishing of everything, so now we need to move on to our sort of plastic parts. We have paint on our screens. All we're doing is putting them in a Dettol. We'll throw the other screen in just to give it a clean, and we will put an extension piece on there, so that can go in there. We're going to use the Dettol to get rid of the paint of the original, and the same thing with the rear bumpers. So we'll let them soak, and I shall see you tomorrow. Okay, So we have a base coat on these vehicles, and we shall put one aside because they're both being different colours. One will be a surprise colour for you guys and gals. The other one I shall show you here. What I've also done with this one is I've filled up where the sunroof used to be. So the resin that I have has gone off, so I wasn't able to make a replacement part, so I have to go out and get some resin. So we shall go this way in making the solid roof. So these aren't going back to normal colours. So here we go. I haven't used this colour for a while. And because it is a metal cast paint, I quite like the metal cast paints. Just got to be careful that I don't get tiger stripes. And as you might be able to see it in it may show up in the video, but each pass we'll get a slightly darker colour. That's why I'm saying that need to be wary of tiger stripes. And you can see a little bit of a tiger stripe in the boot there. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. And we'll come back for you guys and girls at the reveal. See you there. This is just a reminder as to what we started with at the beginning of this episode. It's Cayenne Spot On Volvo 122S. And here we are. Now, here are our, try again. Now here are our two Spot On Volvo 122S. If you've been watching the video, you can see what we've done with them. But just in case you jump to the end, I'll explain what we've done. We've stripped them off their paints. We've repainted them using the metal cast paints decanted from a spray can. we've given them both a wheel swap. As you can see, we have, what else we have on this bronze one here, because my resin has gone crusty and I don't have any new ones. I couldn't make a new sunroof, so what we've done is we've filled it in and we've made it a hard top, a non-sunroof version, and here we have the sunroof version working. This one has reproduction front end, which I've had for quite some time. We've made it fit. We've also made a new rear bumper for it, because I'm too cheap to go out and buy one. And as I said, my resin has expired, so we couldn't make a reproduction rear bumper using the original one from over there. What else have we done with them? We've cleaned and polished the interior. We've cleaned and polished the screens. We've removed the paint that was on one of the screens. We've painted in the taillights and indicators on the front on both vehicles. We have scraped the body line. These are rollers and have suspension. The wheels, these wheels came from a Pixar car. The wheels on this one came from a cheap Chinese die-cast vehicle. This was a fun little build. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I have. And I will hope to catch you next time in Graves in Australia, Die-Cast Salvage.